me some, give me. Give me some, give me.
Is that free smoke I see?
Give me some, give me. Give me some, give me some, give me.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
It's the real Nova 797.
TK's Garage.
You to the budget, man. You rock with me. You need to rock with Free Smoke, baby.
Mess with Free Smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CashApp.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all do the Free Smoke. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, man. It's your boy, man. Real for real, man.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Free Smoke. And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke. Free Smoke.
Free smoke. Free smoke. Rocking with Free Smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Free Smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke. Yeah!
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got Garage Driven, modern day muscle down below. If you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke home. Automotive news for the culture. Before we get into the video, as y'all know, man, if y'all been keeping up with us the last couple of days, man, we have to continue to shout this out, man, because yo, come on, man, it's our biggest thing we got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Our biggest drop, yo, and we got Free Smoke apparel now available, man, at freesmokeofficial.com. Yes, go to freesmokeofficial.com. We can get your apparel, man, all your Free Smoke goodies right there, man. And we got a couple different designs for you already in a couple different colors, man. Make sure y'all go over there, check it out, man. Yo, we got all the way from extra small all the way to 5X. Yes, we are taking care of the big bodies as well. Yo, I'm one of them, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. But yes, sir, man, you go all the way from the compact vehicle to the big bodies. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody is going to be taken care of, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. Yo, and also the quality of these shirts are top notch. If you guys know anybody who has had, or if you got one of their shirts on your own, from our first initial run, you know, the shirts were cool and all, but we went with a way better quality for the ones that we're actually selling. So this one's actually soft. It feels good, you know what I'm saying, on your skin and everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be out there living comfortably. Ain't that right, Garage Driven?
Yes, sir. I'm comfortable right now, man. This material is mighty fine. Nah, the print, the print is good too, man. I ain't gonna lie, like the quality definitely is there, man. I am completely happy that we went this route, and it's gonna show, you know what I'm saying, to others also.
There y'all go, man. So yo, go to freesmokeofficial.com. Everything is in stock. You are now able to shop and you know what I'm saying, get everything you need for the Free Smoke apparel. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, we're gonna be adding more things you know, as the time goes on. Hoodies, hats, women's, you know, leggings, tank tops, spaghetti straps, all that good stuff, man. All that stuff is soon to come. So keep checking back, man. If you're looking for those type of items, they will be on soon. But as for right now, like I said, we got a couple different designs that you could go shop at right now for your Free Smoke apparel. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, let's move on, man, to the Free Smoke Squad shout out of the day. And of course, man, there you go, man. Our Free Smoke Squad shout out of the day goes to Ray Ray, man. We love Ray because they are always supporting, always on the live shows. You know what I'm saying? Dropping comments in there heavy. We appreciate Ray always commenting on our videos. We appreciate that. This particular comment right here was for the real motivation video. Yo, and like I said, man, we always see Ray in the comments. So hey, salute and shout out to Ray, official Free Smoke Squad member. And we greatly appreciate that. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, how do I get shouted out on Free Smoke? Easy. All you got to do is email freesmokeofficial@gmail.com. Hey, do you guys know do you notice a trend? Free Smoke Official. If you type in Free Smoke Official on any search bar, you're going to come up with a Facebook, an IG, where you could go shop. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube videos. Listen, Free Smoke Official. If you type in Free Smoke Official, you're going to get anything you want. But for this particular thing, if you go, you know what I'm saying, go into the email, you can type in freesmokeofficial@gmail.com. Email us a picture of, you know what I'm saying, your car, your cat, whatever other pet you got, you know what I'm saying, literally your sneakers, a picture of yourself, a selfie, it don't matter. Just send us a picture of whatever you got. We'll throw it up on the screen, you know what I'm saying? And and we'll shout you out. Now, if you want your social media to be shouted out as well, type it in the message body of the email. You know what I'm saying? Type in your YouTube name, your IG name, whatever it is. We'll definitely shout that out as well. And hopefully we can get more traffic to go your way. You know what I'm saying? But again, one more time, shout out to Ray Ray for being an official Free Smoke Squad member of the day. We greatly appreciate that. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. Now, the first thing we got in a minute for y'all today, RELL to REAL. Actually, I'm kind of hurt that we actually haven't talked about RELL in a little while. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely our guy. Yo, but RELL to REAL, man, look at this, man. Yo, he went out and copped the new whippy whip. He was like, it might be moving on from the Mopars.
Yo, a lot of people's doing this, man. A lot of people's leaving Mopars. It's crazy to see that. Like, well, we know he didn't get rid of his Hellcat, but he, they do have a Challenger in the family, and that was replaced by this Benz, man. It's I believe it's a E43. I think it's an E43.
C43.
C43, right? Yes, my bad. I know it was. Yeah, I was like, was it an E or C? But yeah, so it's a C43 bi-turbo. This thing is nasty, man. Like, yo, definitely, I love the color combo with the, the peanut butter on the inside, the white outside. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, a dope look, man. So I can't wait to see what they do with this car, when it comes to like wheels and, you know what I'm saying, maybe a wrap or, you never know, a paint, because RELL believes in paint. I don't think RELL is too much of a wrap guy. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm just waiting to see what, what kind of modifications we see on this Benz. But overall, right now, as it sits, it's a beautiful ride, man. Dope car. So I think it was a perfect choice for the family.
100%. Like I said, like Garage mentioned, you know what I'm saying, they had the Challenger, which was his wife's car. And like I said, she basically was getting rid of that car, man, and now she's stepping up. At the end of the day, it's all cool, man. This is my personal thing anyway. And I think my wife thinks the same way. Like, she's not really big into like the whole like, muscle car, this and that. She wants to be classy. You know what I'm saying? You want to be classy. So at the end of the day, I think it kind of feels good when you can put your wife into something where it's classy. You know what I'm saying? A nice BMW, a nice Mercedes, a nice whatever, especially that drop top. You know what I'm saying? When she riding around town, she go in the shop, she going to get something, you know what I'm saying, something to eat or whatever. She going to go do something for the kids. She riding around in the Benz. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm a part's cool and all. But you know what I'm saying? She riding around the road like, like looking like a tough guy when she could be riding around in a nice, classy Benz drop top. Come on, man. They ain't no better feeling.
Can't get better than that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, big time shout out to RELL, man, for making moves, man. You know what I'm saying? Continuing to make moves. And I'm sure we're going to still see a lot of content with the Benz. You know what I'm saying? He already said, he got some plans for it and everything else. So we're definitely going to see a lot of, some content coming out with the Benz. And it's just different. At the end of the day, like I said, like Garage said, I think a lot of people are moving on from the Mopar scene because it's a lot out there. So I think people are trying to figure out people trying to figure out other ways to make more creative content. With different brands and things like that, man. So shout out to RELL.
And some of these brands got some really nice cars, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Hey, it's gonna work regardless, man. We already seen what Josh Laurent just did. He went into a Mercedes also. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people are taking different routes. You know what I'm saying? Make different content, man, and it's working for them. So salute to all of them. Us making those choices.
100%, man. 100%, yo. But the next thing we got on the menu for y'all today, yo, life with Corey, man. CJ So Smooth in the building. As y'all know, man, he has he's lived in a couple of nice houses that he has been renting out, basically. But now he was like, yo, man, might be time. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I'm out. He was out and about, and he was shopping for a house that actually purchased, man. And look at this joint right here.
Yeah, this joint is real nice, man. So if he does get this house right here, I feel like, this would be a good place to, I wouldn't say start the family, because he already started a family, but to put his family in there and for them to grow. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, more kids on the way or whatever might be happening in the future. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They're still young, so they can do that stuff. I'm old. I'm done. But hey man, salute to him, man. Hopefully it all works out. And he picks up this house, man. This is definitely a dope look, man. Real nice pool. Interior look good. Everything looks nice about this house, man. So salute to him. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he gets exactly what he wants.
Yeah, 100%, man. Make sure y'all go definitely go watch his video, because he gives like a whole walk around. He was walking around the house inside, and it looked spectacular, man. It looks really good. And like I said, man, you got a whole gate, man. The thing is all gated around, not just in a gate. It's a gated community, but then he got his own gate as well. You know what I'm saying, around the house. So like I said, I know that's a dope feeling or would be a dope feeling to have as well, man. So big time shout out to Corey, man, for continuing to put his family in great situations. And like Garaji was saying, not necessarily to start a family, but to raise his family in a neighborhood like that. You know what I'm saying? Moving on up to the east side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So big time shout out to Corey. And like I said, continue to be successful. And like I said, putting his family in great situations as far as, you know, living and things like that, man. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They're growing up. I
was about to say, you know, he done went from West Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? You know, so now he want to go to Bel Air, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went to Bel Air.
He was living nice before. We really know that he was living nice before. But hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Let's level up.
But at the end of the day, like I said, you know, a lot of people, some people are against like purchasing, but for me, I'm always like, at the end of the day, and there's even some like big time like people, like real estate people that I think one of the sayings was, you know, own what you rent and rent where you live.
Yep.
I mean, there was some huge people that said that before in the real estate game. But I don't know, man. I always felt like I'm not going to be, I'm not trying to pay nobody else's mortgage. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I always feel like a home is just an investment, because at the end of the day, at any point, whenever you want to sell that house, it's very rare. It's on a rare occasion that you're going to lose money. Even if you break even. Even if you break even, you know what I'm saying? But you lived in a home for 3, 4, 5 years, you know what I'm saying? You sell it for maybe the same price that you bought it at, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's very rare that you're going to lose money. And you know what I'm saying? So it's an investment, because at the end of the day, in a couple of years, if you decide to move, you just sell it and you're going to make money. But if let's say the market does go down, right? Okay, now you just wait it out. You know what I'm saying? Because real estate will never be down the whole time. Like a car is going to depreciate. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like a car is going to depreciate.
It is done. It's going to go to the junkyard, right? Eventually.
Exactly. But like a home, even if you look at the market, you be like, oh man, it's down right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know what I'm saying? The market is down. Man, if I sell this house right now, I'm going to lose, you know, in a house like that. Let's say I'm going to lose, you know, $100,000 or whatever. All right, cool. If you can, if you're fortunate enough, wait it out. In about a year or two, guess what? You're going to be up 100. Like, that's just the way it works. Like, homes always eventually go back up. Real estate property always goes up, period. You know what I'm saying? I know Mara de Maso is dying to say something, because this is his forte right here.
I was going to say, well, I agree with everything FaTKaT's saying, and I'm not recommending you do this, what I'm about to say right here, but I've seen people do this. If the real estate market is down and you're greedy, you could rent your house out so you got income coming and go live in an apartment. But then that goes against what FaTKaT's saying, because now you're paying rent. But there are greedy MFs that do that. they go live. No. Renting an apartment, I'm not against that. If you got to go rent an apartment, what I'm saying is I'm not trying to rent another person's house, much less a mansion, because now I'm paying off your mansion for you. You know what I'm saying? An apartment is different, because you know what I'm saying. The apartment is different because I see that as like renting a car. Like, you know, like it's not ideal, but hey, if I'm using it for the time being and you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I think really and truly what it is that people want, like, you know, those people that say that, you know what I'm saying, rent what you don't own, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, rent what you own, rent it out, and where you live at, you rent that also, basically, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I think what they're trying to say is that you don't have to worry about like stuff breaking where you live at. You don't have time for that. You're worried about the properties that you own, that you're renting out, that you want to take that time now and make sure those properties are maintained. But where you live at, yo, that's just rented. So anything wrong here, I'm calling somebody else. Like, yo, come fix your house, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
There's another caveat to that, and I want to put the viewers on game, which at least when I hear it, because I'm not going to say this is what they're saying, but let's just say you own your house, and you own your house as an individual, right? And you know, cool, because you know you've accomplished that, and that's a blessing all in itself. But if you don't have an LLC and someone comes for you legally, or the government comes to you legally because you owe for whatever reason, they can take that underneath your name. Now, if your name is tied to a mortgage, they will more than likely leave it alone, because that means the government or whoever's suing you has to pay that now. So I think when I hear that, that's what I also think about that too. But if your name is within LLC and the house that you live in, that is your personal house, is underneath the LLC, it's protected. They can't take that from you because it's not underneath your personal name. They have to sell your LLC, which you're protected by a whole bunch of other different rules, laws, and regulations. So that's just another thing that I think about when I hear that statement.
Yeah, man. So I mean, there's different ways to go about it, man. And for me, in the simplest form, at the end of the day, I just look at it as an investment. Like a home, it is an investment because eventually, you know what I'm saying, whether if it's down, it's up, or whatever the case, eventually it will be up. Period. It's just there's no way around that. It's going to be up. Like those people, you know, like if you got a shack, literally a shack that's in an area, you know what I'm saying, that it's starting to build up. Guess what? Like you bought that shack for, let's say, 80 grand or whatever the case, like a small little house. But now there's like a bunch of big houses being built, and you know the area's starting to boom. Like you're gonna sell that house that's literally, you know, whatever, 700 square feet. I'm just, you know, no knock on anybody who got a small house, but I'm just saying, like a small little house, and now you got, you know, the area's starting to boom. You bought it for 80 grand, man. Now the house is 300 grand. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And you be like, damn, like how okay. But it's just because of the area. Like eventually it's going to go up no matter what. It's going to go up, period. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it's a time where the market is down and you can't, for whatever reason, you can't afford to stay in that area or in that place, like Modern Day Muscle said, put it up for rent. Somebody going to rent it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of people out there. There's plenty of people on both sides of the fence. So if somebody going to rent it, you get the money. You still paying off your mortgage because somebody's renting it. And you go live.
Plus, you have play money.
Somewhere else.
You have play money on top of that. So yeah.
And if you guys don't know this, for whatever reason, rent is always way more expensive than mortgage. I don't know what it is, but if you rent a home, it's going to be more expensive than a mortgage. So if you rent your home, so let's say if you got your mortgage at $1,200, right? You could literally put your rent up for like $1,700.
Oh, 1,800, yeah, yep.
Then I would say even more than that. I would say 2,000.
Yeah, right now in this market, 2,100, bro.
Yeah, I would say 2,000. Your mortgage is 1,100, and you can put up the rents of 2,000, and they'll still pay it.
Look at that.
They're gonna pay that.
Look at that.
Yeah. They're gonna pay it. It's fucked up, but that's what
I would
it
say. I'm not sure if anybody really has like the answer of why that is, but that's the way it is. That's just the way it works. Rent is always more expensive for a home than it is a mortgage. Simple. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, other than that, we could talk about this all day. I know y'all probably tired of hearing that. You know what I'm saying?
Backed up. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah, man. Yo, but big time shout out to Corey, man. Back to what it was, man. Big time shout out to Corey, man, for out there, like I said, man, looking for a place for his family to actually settle down and not having to move every couple of years, you know what I'm saying, because of rent or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So big time shout out to Corey. And of course, big time shout out to RELL to REAL for buying or for getting his wife a new whip and in that bench. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's all we got. Your garage driven. What do we got for special announcements? Finally.
Hey, special announcements this week, yo. We got Stang Mode coming on the channel this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you guys come, hang out with us for that hour or so, whatever we hear. And, you know what I'm saying, just hear more about his story, man. Hear, you know what I'm saying, hear what he got to say. So make sure you guys tap in with us. And next up, man, we got for events, we got the Creator Connection Retreat. That's coming up November 12th, 13th, and 14th. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a whole 3 days of an event that you can do with them, where there's a meet and greet. You meet some of these people that's successful in YouTube. And also there's going to be a conference. Obviously, you can learn more, you know what I'm saying, how to do YouTube, how to be better. You know what I'm saying? Whatever side of the fence you're on. If you're already doing it YouTube and you want to be better at it, this would be a place to go. If you don't know what you're doing and you want to start, this is another, another good event for you to, be at also. Also, topping it off at the end of the weekend, it's going to be a car show, Stunner Jam. So make sure you guys bring your cars, drive your cars out there, make sure they're clean, and show out, man. Have a good time. So, other than that, the website is creatorcon.com, and you can buy this in packages if you want to go to different portions of this event, or if you want to go to the entire event altogether. So check them out, Stunner Reese, Mark the Fame, or Demonology, or just go to creatorcon.com. That's all I got.
There you go, man. As I always say, it's definitely worth your while, worth your time, and worth your money. go check out these events. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Modern Day Muscle, what do we got for the people before we get out of here?
Yo, and keep it short and sweet. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're returning, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're new, hit the like button, possibly leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification icon. Out of all those things, the subscribe button and the bell notification icon are the most important, so that you will know every time we drop a video. Also, make sure you go check us out on Instagram, free_smoke_official. We drop Monday through Saturday. We go live on Sundays and occasionally on Thursdays. Also, check out the Free Smoke Official Facebook. And hey, guys, we want to rep you guys. You can send a gift or, you know, something that you craft that you sell, and we'll rep you out here on the channel. The PO box is in the description. You know, and we want to take our viewers and then funnel them to you to go check out what you got going on. But other than that, that's all I got.
There you go, man. Don't forget to check out that apparel one more time, man. We always say, man, check out that apparel, freesmokeofficial.com. You know what I'm saying? Be fly like garage driven over there. That's all we got for y'all today. Yo, bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, you're all watching Free Smoke, and we do this for a culture. We out of here. Later.